So, guys, welcome to this podcast. In this podcast, I have me, Oblimonster, and SorrenDC, where we're gonna talk about what kind of updates would be hoping for Minecraft Dungeons to be added, which is not possible at this particular moment, I guess, in any future. But this is just where we talk about dungeons and take a look at back memories in the past. It's very nice to have these people here in this podcast. So let's get into it. Okay, so would you like to start? Oh God, my game is so laggy at this point. Okay, never mind.
I'm only going like FPS. Oh my god.
Is it same for you?
I'm going like 300 FPS.
Oh, okay. So would you like to start off the monster?
Okay. So one like ideas that we could come up with, things that they should add is just more DLCs. Because I mean, I know they said they wouldn't because of the Arch-related Orb of Dominance has been fully destroyed. But like, come on, it ain't that hard to come up with some new story. What like some good ideas would be like a deep dark with like a warden mini boss, and in Minecraft I actually designed a custom texture pack for like a deep dark boss that they could add.
That would be cool.
I might like a separate video showcasing that because I don't have it on me right now. But just like even if they just did 2 levels for the deep dark, like one for the deep dark area, one for the I forgot what it's called, ancient city.
Yeah. And the final boss has the entire warden.
Yeah, there could be lots of things that could be the final boss. I think Prahant's already done a video discussing the Deep Dark on his channel, so go and check that out. You should probably link it at the top of the corner.
Yeah, you could see it.
And also another thing they could add is like the Aether DLC, because like that would be a cool thing. The Elytra, they could re-add the Elytra, save them a bit of coding because they can just re-add the Elytra.
Yeah.
And just fly between Sky Islands. Maybe each island could be a different biome or something.
Yep. I mean, that would...
They could just call it Sky Island.
Yeah. I really like that idea because when it comes to DLCs, it's basically like everyone loved the DLCs and the items we used to get from it, but it was the Microsoft who decided to just like stop up the DLCs, which actually turned out to be the bad decisions for dungeons. But if we look at in their perspective, I am pretty sure they actually were not making much money from DLCs as much as they have actually expected. That might be one of the reasons why they stopped making DLCs, I think.
Maybe like I don't know how could they make more money from the DLCs?
I mean, people would just buy the DLCs, I guess.
They could like get Mr. Beast to sponsor them or something.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Minecraft Dungeons, you can sponsor me if you want for 1p.
Yeah, you can do it to me too.
Yeah. And you'll definitely get like a lot of sales, probably. Not. Well, maybe Prahant will get you some sales, but I probably won't.
Oh, I'm dead.
Well, I think we're pretty much done talking about the DLCs and stuff. And
Yeah.
now Prahant is gonna talk about how they could add more competitive features into the game.
Yeah. So I really loved the fact of getting new things like the leaderboards, which would be basically an endless play or like a tower kind of thing, but it would be basically endless. Well, once you play it, you get a lot of like new exclusive items from there, and as many floors or waves you have cleared, the more powerful mobs you will be facing. But not only that, you're gonna be up in the actual entire leaderboard, which would get you many limited time skins and a lot of things which we could actually get into the game. Like I would say at the end of this each season, just by the fact it would make the grind even more competitive, just by the fact people would be like the top 10 players would be getting like this thing, and every top 100 players who have actually done this would get this item. That would just make the entire game so much better and a lot more competitive and grindy, and something which would give the entire game a big purpose into the entire thing. So I really think that if they actually added that, it would make a lot of sense into the game.
Yeah. And then that would also, like, if they added, like, trading as well, that would be, like, it'd be, like, demand and, like, economy for, like, trading and stuff. And that might, like, make emeralds easier to get or something, and everyone loves emeralds.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to say this earlier, but something else I think they should add is, like, clans that you can join.
Yes.
The league big, like, clan, so let's say, like, we make a clan with Oblimonster.
It's basically another structure available in our camp where you could join groups of many other dungeoneers, where you could go on a 10v, like 10-player dungeon exploration, where it's basically boss rush non-stop and stuff. Things like a 15 redstone monstrosity with huge speed just chasing you down to kill you would just make it so much cooler.
Yeah, like more speed but less health or something.
Yep.
More speed and less damage. Better.
By the way, Oblimonster, can you message Sorren if he can join?
I'm back.
Oh,
Now.
you're back?
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was just waiting for you to finish the conversation before I talked.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Sorren, what do you think about getting an update, or what update would you like to get into the game?
Okay, so there's quite a few ideas I have for like updates. I think instead of doing the season pass, because although it brought cool items, I won't lie, I just like I think it would have been a lot better with something else.
Yeah.
Instead. But I think even just a marketplace where you could buy like maybe different even different texture packs or different skins, so it's like more of a choice instead of the season pass.
Yeah, like they could have like mob skins, so we could get like a red zombie or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then another idea is if you could make your own custom skins, cape, pets, that would be so cool. And even like custom items, I think they'd have to have like a set item which you could like choose the traits, but it would be really expensive. I don't know how that would work, and that would just be so cool.
Or maybe like set the damage to like 1,000. Like 1,000, like I don't know how you, like if you set the damage to 1,000,000, you can only set the speeds to like 3 or less.
Yeah, I think it'll be hard to implement, but I think if they could, it'll be so good. And then another idea is for the the gift wrapper. Instead of it just being like you ask someone if they can like gift you a certain item you want, and then they might ask if you can give them something back. Instead of that, it's like almost an auction house. So someone will put up something they want to get rid of. They can set a starting.
That's a great
right?
Yeah. It would make a gift wrapper so much more better. Like even if you just join the clans, that idea just Oblimonster gave us. That could be something lot more like something good. Like if we see Hypixel, has anyone of you played on Hypixel?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so on Hypixel, auctions and things like this happens, and which makes the actual game a lot more like it should not feel like you're just playing it all like it's not just great.
Yeah. Also, the good thing about this is instead of say you want, I don't know, there's a specific item you want, instead of just grinding forever when it's kind of luck if you get it or not, you could just
grind for the gold or the emeralds, and then you could just see how much price that has, and then you would basically getting that thing, which would just
you
make
could
it...
like search that item and see the prices, and you may not be able to afford it, but if you can, then you can get items easier.
And also there should be a limiter where you cannot go over this much of cost, or some people would be just like giving us a small thing and costing us like billions of stuff.
Yeah. I
Like-
think there would be a limit, but at the same point, if it's super expensive, no one will buy it anyway, so they won't make a sale, you know?
And
And
there
they
should
only-
even be a reward when something gets sold off. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe there could be like a 24-hour refund tax or something.
Yeah. Just something like that. Something which is more less just grinding through the season pass to get a few skins.
yeah.
More of an active community thing which would bring back players and
Yeah, true.
add something unique. Like you were saying, the battle arena. And
Yep.
I don't know if you mentioned this already, but a PvP arena as well.
Oh,
Did you-
yes. I didn't, but that's also something I really love.
Yeah, so say it'll be like the battle arena, but it's this Coliseum type thing, and
But,
you
yeah.
can just do fights, and it'll give you like balanced items, but
Yeah.
at the same point you can choose.
Poor redstone golem getting absolutely annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's another one here. 2 redstone golems in the obsidian pinnacle. One of them gets killed, and then there's only one. The other one is AFK and is about to die. You like my song?
yeah.
Also, I didn't mention this, but the idea about having the actual, this is kind of something which everyone asked for, but it's very hard to implement, which was the actual game maker or the level maker, you could say. People will be able to just make up the maps by themselves, which would be so much cooler, to be honest, if you just take a look
Yeah.
at it.
I
Like-
think the best way to implement that would be you'd have preset items, like say even that bounce pad could be one, and
Yeah.
then there's like a base map so you can
Best
either go with-
example of this would be Fall Guys, just by the fact Fall Guys actually made this thing, even if it's completely dead game if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah. To be
they-
fair, yeah,
I don't think any of you guys actually played it.
I have played it a lot, like Fall Guys or something.
there's a point where I put way too many hours in. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm kind of glad I don't play it at the moment. Well, at all, because like I wasted too much time on that game.
Like in that game now, it's basically the sweaty players just completely like annihilating everyone in the game. It's just the
Everyone-
sweaters.
People always find methods to get like 1 crown a minute or something.
Yeah, like
And the
I
lady-
found it. There's a point where I found, going a bit off dungeons, but there's a point where I found Fall Guys like the funnest thing ever. But then I felt like I didn't enjoy it, but I was playing it anyway because you know, like we were talking about the leaderboards, when there's like stuff like that, it makes you want to keep playing when it's more
Yeah.
competitive. So I just kept playing, probably too much, and didn't really enjoy it. And I'm kind of glad I'm not into it anymore.
Okay, let's just do the boss fight.
Yeah, let's just speedrun up. You revive Sorren, I'll activate the boss.
Okay.
Wait, so will we like continue the podcast another time, or is it like almost
No,
done?
we can end it. We have mostly talked about everything we had to.
Wait, when I wasn't here, just before we start again, did Oblimonster talk?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Alright, we can start again.
I swear,
One more.
so strong, I swear.
One more idea I just had for another DLC, like right now, is what about a Volcano DLC? Like,
Oh. That's
It's fine.
since we had, or even instead of
For some reason, yeah.
Vol-
Like a fiery forge type DLC, like under lava.
Yeah.
For some reason, like when I thought of lava, I thought of a DLC where you have to go under lava, which is like not a very good idea.
yeah, but just something like that. I think
But a volcano thing would be very good.
I actually
I think
cannot
as
revive
much
you
as-
for some odd reason.
I think as much as new levels would, like bring back players, I just don't think I don't think enough. It would bring back enough. I think if the game was going to get another update, it needs to be one of the things like we said, something completely new, like the trading or the battle arena or the
Yeah.
infinite thing or yeah.
Guys, I kind of really have to go now, but I'm gonna try and speedrun this.
Just one more hit needed.
There's just one more thing I wanted to say, which
Okay.
was just the last thing I wanted to say was what made us all keep playing dungeons.
Yeah.
Probably like the grind for power level, I guess.
Yeah. For me, I just really enjoyed it, to be honest. This game actually has been always a fun thing for me. That's the only reason I make videos about them still. I keep finding a way to just have fun in the game by myself at this point. But now I'm kind of like, I don't want to stick with this game. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna make videos about it. But this should not be my main focus anymore, just by the fact I'll be doing the podcast, the builds, the hardcore series once it's over. Then there's nothing much new about it for me.
Yeah. So, do you think once the hardcore series is over, do you think, like, I know you're kind of saying it there, but will you keep playing this game? Like,
I will, but not like on my channel like as much as I do right now. I am gonna make a video where I'm gonna talk about the future of my channel once I reach 2,000 subscribers, just by the fact I'm really close to 2,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can check out Sorren's channel. You can check out Oblimonster's channel. Everyone's link is in the description. You can check them out. But that's something I really find amazing about this game, that I can keep just finding fun things to do. I still want to discover the mods, like the boss rush mod and stuff, and the PvP mod, of course. That's something also I'm looking forward to use it in the game. And once I actually complete all those things, I would be moving on to a new game, but I would still be making one video or 2-3 videos of this entire game on my channel, which would be kind of fun. So yeah, that's something I really like.
Yeah, for me, I feel I kept on playing this game. Like, the main one was just because I wanted to complete it, like the campaign, obviously. But one of the things, I feel like this was like just me, since I don't know much other people did this, but for some reason I kept, since I don't know if I was just a hoarder or something, but I kept one of every item, like since the day I started playing. So like, I've always, since the day I started, I wanted to get every item, and then they kept on adding stuff, and I've finally eventually gotten every item in the game.
Cool.
And like,
I don't think I have every single item, but I've spent pretty much long time in the game.
Yeah, so like, I think that's for anyone watching, like, if you're bored and you want a goal in this game, it's quite a good one. And I feel like once you've got that, as much as I don't want to say it, there's just like nothing really left in the game for me. Like, these are all the things I'd like to be added, but since nothing ever will be added, I probably won't really continue on this game. I do love it, but I just like, there's nothing
like I get it.
Yeah, nothing else left.
This last thing I want to talk about, which will be the season thing, which would be like, every time I switch the season progression to season 2, the environment should change. If they even added that before just completely stopping up the entire thing, just by the fact they were working on it. So
they just ended it on the sunny one. And like, I was thinking about this, what if they had it for, this would be so good every season, like autumn, spring, summer and winter was a different map. So spring could be the default one, summer would be this one, autumn could be that Halloween one, and winter would be a snow one. That would be so cool.
It's just snow falling and there's snow on the houses and everywhere. It would look so cool.
Oh, and what if even on, when it's, say, only on in December, like they released like this snowy
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Like I really
No goals.
think that we would also be getting a marketplace into this game, which would be getting a huge impact into the game. Marketplace would help us like explore more. There'll be more people actually dedicating making stuff for dungeons and here and there, which would make it more interesting to play even after you have completed the game, just by the fact
Yeah.
the weapon textures. You can actually get yourself new skins, the custom skins and stuff like so. It should get the entire game like so much fun to play. But either way, we're not much getting this anywhere soon. This was just a talk where we could just let each other know what we wanted into the game, and it's really fun.
Yeah. So.
I feel like we definitely have another one of these soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us put down in the comments anything you'd want in dungeons. If you had the power to add anything to the game, what would you want?
Yep. Well, that's going to be it for this entire podcast. I really thank you, Sorren and Oblimonster, for joining me in this podcast, and we're gonna meet in the next one. And Hardcore series will be continued sooner, I would guess. So stay tuned for that too, and make sure you check their channel out too. Link will be in the description, and we'll meet you in the next one. Until then, have a great time.
And guys, I need to say something before I go.
Okay. Oh no, he actually trolled us.